Lovely Laveau and fam are something else.
Are we back? Welcome to Everybody Hates Fam.
Please.
Welcome to Something Else podcast, YouTube show, or I don't know, time waste, whatever it is to you. We are all things.
Time wasted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The lead up to your lunchtime. You know what I'm saying? 11 everyone. Something else, man. We talked to all the folks from the culture, that thing about not that thing. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, but that don't matter. Talk to my tag team partner.
I'm tired of this damn show. It's your girl, Lovely Laveau. It's the black girl with the big bronze hair. And today we have someone that I think is one of the most underrated W words out there, because we ain't gonna say what she do, but just know she do what she do and she does it well. Okay.
She be hustling.
She be out there doing her thing. Miss Joseline Navarro, baby, how are you?
I'm good. How are you all?
Black.
Period. Oh, that's right. I know that's right.
Black as hell, actually.
Yeah. I'm definitely having a black day.
And you're looking.
Yeah, fair enough. You know how much Crown Royal I ingested since last Friday?
I can imagine. I'm gonna say a gallon because I saw the pictures.
So the half gallon was butt naked by Saturday night. I mean, the half gallon was butt naked by Saturday night. So we went back and got a fifth.
That's an interesting way to describe the bottle. So were y'all butt naked or
no? Everybody had some clothes. A lot of people there.
Yeah, I saw. That's why I was confused about the butt nakedness, because I was like, there had to be a limit.
Bottle of Crown Royal, man. You know what I mean? No, but I do that though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can put a little bit of Crown Royal away.
Yeah, you can. We see it on the show every Wednesday at 11:11 on Black Wrestling YouTube. I don't know what the show is anymore. It just goes off the rails fast. Talk to our sister here. Just talk to the guests.
I don't know if we. All right, so no. Let me. So if I want to talk to Miss Joseline,
Joseline,
I'm sorry.
Cabaret, Joseline.
Yeah, Miss Joseline.
He ghetto. He can't pronounce stuff. He from Baltimore.
Yeah. You want to stop telling that lie? I'm from 7. Realest nigga from 7. So chill. So
ask the question, man, because I'm not doing this. This is not even 3 minutes. Well, it's not now 3 minutes. Go.
No, so I just want to let Miss Joseline know, like, are you prepared? You know what I'm saying? Because this is we don't never land on the rails. Like, we never land on the rails. It's no like, yeah, let's go to this destination. I have no idea where we're gonna end up in about a, 45 minutes to I don't know where we're gonna go.
However, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Okay. Well, since we started, let's start off easy. We're gonna do like Tina Turner. We're gonna start this thing off nice and easy. Nobody watched it.
When I was a young child in a lot of Hoochie, Tennessee.
I was like, you are 75 years old. You know this.
I can fight. No, I'm 75 and I fight women.
Well, wow, you heard that live. You hear that, right? Okay.
Don't beat them. I fight them. They got to pluck me first, and then you know what I mean?
You probably,
you know what I mean? Overhead right.
Shut up. So, Miss Joseline, for the people who don't know you, you and I, we met through another mutual friend, the tall ass PP Smooth, for whatever reason. And as soon as I got a chance to talk to you, I was like, oh, she a real nigga. Like, I fuck with her, And so what is something that people who don't know you initially that they should know about you up front? Like, what's the leading thing for Joseline Navarro?
I'm very straightforward. Like, if I got something to say, I'm gonna say it to you. If I feel a way, you'll know. You know, it's no sugarcoating, beating around the bush with me. So you know where I always stand with you. You know, so that's something. No bullshit. I ain't on no bullshit. You know, like
God bless.
So then that leads me to want to know, when was the last time you cussed a nigga out?
Probably today.
That you could talk about like in depth, like not like, you know what I mean, nothing personal.
Usually if I'm on somebody's ass at this point, it's to defend somebody else, you know. Like I'm a trainer, and people try to take advantage of, you know, the people I train, and I'm not with that shit, you know. Like, you know, I'm gonna stand up for my kids and stuff. So sometimes, you know, you gotta get in these niggas' ass, you know, because they be playing too much. They feel like because they've been around for a while that they get to say and do whatever, and people just supposed to take it. Like, nah.
Right? True. I feel you. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's so, you know, it's like we're gonna nip this in the bud right here, so nothing further happens. Because if I have to keep going, then, you know, I have to pull out the reinforcements, and you don't want to go down that road.
I don't know, personally, I would like for you to pull out the reinforcements, because I think that's kind of shit I'm on. I like it. I like violence. I need to know, but what
the reinforcements is at this point.
Oh Lord, Nat, he in the Matrix again. This happens once a month. We do a show, and Vecna gets him. If you watch Stranger Things, we got to find out what his favorite song is, and we got to say it 3 times so he can get the fuck out of the warp. So I got you. You fix that. I'm here. So outside of just, so you started training. How long have you been training?
Well, I started training and I started training in 2016, and then I became a trainer in 2021.
Oh, okay. So it's new.
Yeah, you know. So, and then you know, being the only girl, you know, you gotta be, you know, on people's ass, because you know, people trying to act like you're the only girl. Oh, you know, you don't know nothing, you soft, whatever. Like, nah, fuck that. Yeah. Like, we're gonna get this out the way. Yeah. So no bullshit starts, you know. So yeah.
So I, you know, from experience, I'm usually a lot like you, the only girl in the squad, right? Mm-hmm. So when you walk into rooms and you realize, okay, it's just me, do you automatically kind of put up that defense? Do you feel like you have to put up that, okay, here I go kind of thing immediately? Because I feel like I have to do that sometimes.
I guess it really just depends on the space. Mm-hmm. It's hard being the only girl sometimes when you go into certain spaces, because people see you and they feel like you don't belong here. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, you just somebody's girlfriend. Like, you know, you don't belong here. So they literally just walk by me. Like, they'll say hi to whatever guy I went to the show with or something like that. And they'll say hi to him, and then they'll just completely walk by me, and I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool.
We see where we at now.
Right. And then after they find out that I'm supposed to be back here, then they come talk to me, or if they find out what I'm connected to or who I'm connected to, then they'll come talk to me. But it's just no, you should be speaking to everybody.
Exactly.
You know,
because you don't know who people are.
Exactly. And then I'm just it's just common courtesy. I'm you know, growing up in a Black home, you enter any space, you speak to
everybody. Exactly. Especially
so,
Indian home.
Exactly.
So yeah, I feel you with that. So it's interesting because I've watched you. I got to know you fairly recently, but anytime I meet a wrestler, especially women, I hate to use the W word, I always go back and watch, you know, the inception and then watch where you are now. So your ride in the industry, not necessarily your wrestling, because, you know, we'll talk about that on another show, BRP. I'm sure if you haven't been on there, you'll be on there at some point. How have you seen your respect grow in that aspect? Because I'm sure at first it's kind of I don't know how to move in this space. But as people see you put in the work that you put in, because I try to give you your flowers, girl, you have been busting your ass. And if you don't know, it's a lot of it. It's a lot of ass. But she has been busting her ass for the last couple of years, and she has improved astronomically. And I don't mean the puns with the ass, but I mean it like I'm sure as you grow, the respect has to grow with it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how have you felt going in those rooms now as opposed to those same rooms earlier in your career?
Like, well, first I had to take like a hard look at, you know, myself and what I was doing and stuff. Cause I had got to a point, in the beginning of 2020, and I was like, you know, I'm not really going anywhere wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I might just quit, you know? And then, one of my friends, Derek Dillinger, he was like, you know, just come over to, you know, AIW and see how that work out for you. And I feel like you're going to fall in love with wrestling again. So then, you know, I went over to AIW. I pretty much got retrained and all that. And then, like, I started, you know, flourishing more, taking off and stuff like that. And then, like, to go back and wrestle places before I went to AIW and then after, you know, I went to AIW, it's a completely different thing. It's a completely different respect. Everybody's like, oh, you know, you are so good, you're so talented. You know, we can't wait to have you back. You know, stuff like that. So it's more than, oh, she looks good. Mm-hmm. Like, she looks good. She has, you know, she looks, you know, she looks good and she can fucking out wrestle a lot of people.
Cause you be going ham. I be in there like, this little motherfucker be slapping the shit out these niggas. And I'm damn.
But you got to, like, to. This is like, women's wrestling has such a bad rep, you know?
Yeah. Because
they're like, oh, you know, it's not entertaining. It doesn't look real and stuff. And then a motherfucker get in the ring with me, and they're like, oh shit, like, this is a bad motherfucker, you know? Like,
yeah.
So it's just like, and I love wrestling men. And I hate to say that I like wrestling men more than I like wrestling women and whatnot, but it's just like, they're funner to wrestle because they have no regard for their own life. They
just be doing shit.
Yeah, like, they're funner to wrestle because women take more caution. You know, men just be doing shit, and it's just like, why? Like,
in all aspects.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you do that?
No, I just heard a thought about you. You know what I mean? She like wrestling men. I just was coming in to see what y'all was talking about.
You just came in with your plate. I promise you, if you go back and watch every episode of the show, this nigga got a plate of food of something. It's either a sub, some chicken. It's always some real black shit. You don't ever see him eating no real, like, pasta bolognese. You know, nothing like that. This nigga got some
last name.
Were we recording?
Nah, it was. You know what I mean? It's not my Wednesdays. It's not my Wednesdays. You know what I mean? No, it's just not my. You know, that's not my
nigga.
That's not my yeah. That's not the way I nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's not your version of nigga. I get you. Because we accept you for who you are, my brother.
I appreciate that.
God.
Period.
So, and I, like I was saying before, you just fantastic. So that's my little segment of giving you your wrestling flowers. I'm going to throw them flowers outside because we're not talking about that shit no more today. But if you have not watched her in action, I implore you, please do. Please do. She's absolutely. Who that?
You know who it is.
I know. Is that my brother in Christ? Hey.
Praise baby Jesus.
I'm so tired of you. Never mind. Bye. Bye. Go on. We'll get you next month. Go on. So, of course, outside of the W word, you also have been posting a lot of your videos about you working out.
Yeah.
And those have been excellent to watch. So how's that journey been going for you?
Oh man, it's been rough because I've had been dealing with injuries, so I've had to essentially start over.
Yeah.
And like mentally that shit sucks because it's like, oh, I was here and I gotta start all the way over and work all the way back up. But now I'm like past where I was, you know. So it's been great. And you know, I'm just trying to I'm past where I was strength wise. But
right.
I'm trying to like get the rest of my body how it was before everything. So I could pop out this summer in my thong bikini and shit.
I know that's right.
You know.
Now don't let him hear me say that because I don't want him running up on me trying to knock me out. But when you wear the thong, I want the pictures first. Fuck him. He'll see it. I hate him so much.
That was so disrespectful.
It wasn't. This is our relationship.
Fair enough.
I can't. What?
All right, look, at the recording of this, right? This March. It's March. We just got into March. You know what I'm saying? March is new. I don't normally call March. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to November. However, we just got out of February. Big deal in February is the Valentine's Day, right?
What was that word?
The Valentine's Day. Now you know how many words I've mutilated in the English language before you worried about that little funky
No,
N?
I hear it, but what the fuck, fam?
Wait a minute. Watch, just follow me now. God dang it. Ms. Joseline, how would you rate yourself as a gift giver is where I'm going at right here. Because this is a normal
gift giver?
As a gift giver.
10 out of 10, okay? We do all 10s over here, nothing less.
That's right.
Like, all right, like for example, you know what I mean? Something you can talk about. Don't jump off no bridges. But
jump. I'm sick of your face. He has this. He be trying to be serious, knowing that he is the most unserious person in the history of Negroes. So he be trying to ask like questions like he a real reporter, like he really gives a damn about like the meat of the question. He really wants you to jump out the fucking window.
Don't you never tell nobody I care about meat, okay? Don't you never tell nobody on earth I care about meat. Now, Mr. Ball, back to this gift giving. Like, what is an example of like, you know, I did this. Yeah, I did this. It better not be no socks or ties. Keep going.
That was personal.
It wasn't. I'm married to an amazing gift giver.
I love her.
See, like I like traveling a lot, so like I will like pay for a trip like without him knowing, and then like boom, surprise, pack your shit, we going here, you know, like that's the kind of shit I do, or like you know, because we wrestlers, you know, I try to like pay for like a massage or you know chiropractor visit, stuff like that, because we gotta take care of our bodies and shit too. So, you know, I like do shit like that. Like if he wants some clothes, I will, you know, buy him. Like if I go to like the Nike outlet, I'm like, oh, you know, this is something that I'm sure he like, I'll buy that. But like if it's like a gift, we going somewhere. Yeah.
So you a meaningful gift giver. You don't just give stuff that you want him to have. It's stuff that you know that he either needs or something meaningful to him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Blessings.
But he'd be like, oh, it's fine, we could just have sex. And I'm like, okay, like,
and there's the bridge that she's gonna jump off of, because I ain't gonna say too much.
Like, yeah, all right, put them on the dresser now.
Thank you. Take it off. As soon as we get in the hotel room.
Yeah, like we can do other stuff too. Like we're gonna do that, but
he's like, let's go and get this out the way so we know that we're good. Check that off the list and move on. I've always said, if y'all ever decide to put a camera in the room.
He said, if we don't get signed, then we're gonna make an OnlyFans.
Let's I fucking win. No, because I've been pushing for this. I used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this.
Not Freak Mills. The goddamn outro. Yo, tripping.
This is the show. We just talk to niggas about nigga shit. I don't know. That's really it. We just have regular conversations.
Nah, real rap. So
Yeah.
let's say you planning the evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you like, well, I don't feel like going out. We done did that. Night in. What are you cooking and what's on the TV?
The Matrix.
So like he really liked to like eat steaks and stuff. So I'll probably buy like a steak or some like whatever steak that he like. So like probably like a porterhouse or something like that. Make a steak dinner. Then just like put on a movie or something. Or like we both like sports, so we would probably watch a game or something together. Or like he playing Madden right now. Like we eat and then he'd go play he'd play Madden and I'd sit with him. We'd talk about stuff or whatever. Something like that. Just a chill evening.
All right, so really personal question here. You know what I mean? Off of that, what sports teams do you support?
All right, look.
Answers here.
She started off already fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look. I'm an Ohio girl, so I'm a diehard Buckeyes fan, and I'm a diehard Cavs fan, diehard Browns fan, diehard. Oh, they're not the Indians no more. So diehard Guardians fan. I like hockey too, so I support the Lake Erie Monsters. So
that's something I've never watched. I've never watched hockey.
I love hockey. Like my high school had a hockey team, and that's like how I got into hockey.
That was high school. That was high school.
Crazy. I never had a high school with a hockey team.
No, the nigga percentage in that school wasn't high. It couldn't be. Couldn't be.
Yeah.
It was like 30% black. So yeah.
I can see that. So I always heard if you want to get into hockey, the way to do it is to go to an actual show live first. Is that kind of okay?
I think they call games. I think.
What I say?
Show. You said show. Like Ralph Tresvant gonna come out there the ice. You know what I'm saying? If it is, why does it hurt so bad? Yo, why Ralph Tresvant had them stirrups on in that video. Anyway, I have never been to a live hockey game.
I recommend it. It's really fun.
It's so like that. It's one of the best like live experiences because I cannot watch hockey on TV.
I can't on TV. I can't get into it.
I would rather watch it than baseball.
I like baseball, but like it's just like hockey. Like it's different. Actually going to a game versus watching it on TV. Like it's way funner going to a live game. So I recommend everybody, like if you are trying to get into hockey, go to a game. Like the tickets aren't like super expensive, and it's just like it's really fun. Especially if you close and they like get hit up against the glass and they start fighting and shit. Yeah. I'll be like, yeah, like
shit I like. I don't like going to baseball games live. Here's why. So we have a very, very, very small team here in my hometown called the Grasshoppers.
I know the hat fire. No.
Merch is on point. But I went to a baseball game one day, and homeboy hit the joint, and that motherfucker threw in the crowd. I was on the opposite side. It wasn't near us, but that was the first and last baseball game that I ever went to. Because I said, with the kind of luck that I have, next game, that's my forehead. It's a big target. It's gonna go right here. And I ain't been back since. You ain't know.
So, all right, really quick. It's not gonna be really quick, right? We get invited by another couple. My wife and I get invited by another couple, known them for years, to an Orioles game. best seats I've ever had. Like we right behind home plate, most dangerous seats I've ever had. But it's a huge, it's like a 3-story net right in front of us. But if they go straight up, it could come straight down. However, this is mid-July. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, hot as fuck.
Hell.
It's hot down at Camden Yards, the most beautiful stadium in Major League Baseball. And we're all sitting there with the deep elbow bends. Man, Summer Shandy by Lina Kugel. Great thing to sip during the summer. It tastes amazing. Not too beery if you don't like beer. It's great sip. We going at it. Boom, boom, boom. People try to follow my lead. They make mistakes. My wife is trying. Boom, boom, big fam. Nah, don't do it. She started making like faces like niggas is asking her questions and she didn't know how to answer. She was over there. God, you all right? Yeah, she might just had a little too many, you know what I mean? And then we was like, you know what? She started fanning herself like she probably too hot. Let's go in. Now, when you walking in out to the field, there are signs that say, watch out for balls. It's really scary. I'm like, I don't want to watch out for balls. I just want to watch.
I want that sign in my house. I want that sign in my room.
Can I quit this week? Is this the first time I won't quit?
All of the egregious shit we've done here.
Yeah, no, I just don't want to watch out.
See what happens when he start talking shit? Gone. Don't know where he's at. When he figures it out, we'll see. Are you back?
Yep.
Okay.
I hope so.
Fix.
Question mark?
We here. It's a little lag, but we got it. Go. Finish the story. Go. I hate this nigga. Tell the story. This is why we not gonna.
So we go back down.
So right here.
Hold on. So we go back down the ball watching tunnel, right? We realize she's having heat stroke, and she go out right in the tunnel and hit her head on the side of the tunnel. So I think the drinks at baseball games are way more scary than the goddamn actual balls.
Have you gotten hit by one of them balls?
Nah, I got hands, fam. I got hands. You know what I'm saying?
You swatting baseballs out of thin air?
Baby, snatch that thing. Bow! Take it back home. Take it back home, the little thing. You know what I'm saying?
I hate him. Another large part of who you are is, of course, being a West Indian woman. And I know that you've recently found out. Please, with the Fed, please. Please. And of course, you recently found out through your lineage that you're also Trinidadian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that journey, because that was an interesting find.
You know, I don't even know how the conversation even came up, but you know, I was visiting my parents, and my dad was just looking through some things, and then he was like, "Oh, did I tell you that your grandfather is, you know, Trinidadian?" And I was just like, "What?" He like, yeah, my dad is my dad was from Trinidad. And I was just like, why didn't you know that though? Like,
we just found out on Tuesday.
Like, why didn't you know that?
All your life you could be going out there partying without no shoes on and one of them superhero.
All right. She's Jamaican. She already knew that part.
Oh, okay.
So she was already outside.
Out there to the all right.
Yeah.
All right. I'd be like, carnival, corn dogs. I'd be like, no, we get naked. I was like, oh, all right, this different party.
Fair enough. Hey, a lot of ass being thrown around barefoot, and it's a great time.
So I get the Jamaican and the Trinidadian stuff from him. Mm-hmm. So when I found that out, I was like, that's pretty cool, because I'm about to go down there and wrestle, you know, in Trinidad. So it was pretty cool to find that out like 2 months before I actually went. So I was just like, yes, that's pretty cool, you know.
That's fire, because she comes out. Okay, that's loud. Hold on. Dog wilding. Hold on 1 second.
Is that what you said? So what does that mean though? Like West Indian heritage, what does that mean to you like day to day? Like is that like are you cooking up something different than anybody else, or is it kind of just something you carry with you and maybe it's like slight things which you listen to in the car or something? Like what's that impact?
Well, I got the Jamaican flag tattooed on my leg. So
Okay.
I'm repping real hard.
Yeah.
So everybody knows everywhere I go, like, I'm very proud of my culture and my heritage and stuff. And I share it with everybody that I'm around that is not Caribbean, because it's a dope ass culture. And everybody, I feel like a lot of people, like, if you don't want to be like a Black American, you want to be a Caribbean person,
Always.
So it's just like, but it's irritating sometimes because like people would be like, "Oh, you Jamaican," and then hit me with some weak ass Jamaican shit.
Like, why are you talking patois to me? Why are you speaking patois to me? Why are we doing this?
Hey, yo.
Yes, they hit you with the.
You ever seen Shadows?
And I'd be like,
Bitch,
don't do that shit no more. Like,
I live in North Carolina, bitch. You don't hear this country ass accent? Get the fuck out of my. I get it. I feel you.
Or they'd be like, "Yo, I listen to Sean Paul," and I'm like, "Okay, like you want a cookie, my nigga?" Like,
nah, Buju. It's like I love Buju.
It's so
I
feel
Buju,
you.
yeah.
It's so annoying because it's like
It's awful.
It's like you get this 10 question quiz when people find out that you're West Indian or whatever, and they ask you some of the most insane questions, and you're just like, bitch, we all Black. Please go. Just go.
Oh my God. And then also, yeah, like when people find out like I'm West Indian, they'll be like, "Oh, so you're not black. Like, we got off the boat first, actually.
Nigga,
so,
we got dropped off and then y'all went.
Right. So like if anything, like
we the
like,
blackest. we had the first experience.
Right.
You know what though? I don't think they saying the level. I don't think they questioning your level of blackness. I think the question is you just not exactly black like me. I think that's what they trying to say. Shooting folks some bail.
No, because if you really think about it, ain't none of us really just
exactly.
You know
that's what I'm saying. It's just like I think like because you there are different kinds of black. Like I was joking about at the beginning. Like I nigga different ways than other niggas, right? But I think that's a real thing. So I think when folks are saying you not black, I don't think they question your blackness. I just think they say you black different.
But it still it's not something you want to hear.
No,
especially if you live here. Like, you know what I'm saying? My father and his side of the family, that's where all that crazy shit come from. You know what I mean? My mama from DC.
Oh, she's halfway got some sense. She's right down the road.
Right. So it's like, this is my lineage, this is my heritage, because I'm closer, like you, like 6 degrees of separation from yours. I'm just 1 or a half. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we don't want to have that question of, oh, you spicy black or you exotic black. No, nigga, I'm a nigga. I just might put your motherfucking ass in a jar if you start some dumb shit.
Wait, no, I don't. So all right, so see that that frightens me. All that talk is the scariest stuff on earth to me. Because I'm not familiar, which means I don't understand it. The biggest fear is the fear to know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what kind of jars you got over there. If you got a moonshine with it, we can get busy. However, that ain't what you talking about.
I hate him. But it's interesting though. So that was kind of like the first thing I noticed about you. I was like, okay, she's West Indian, so she's a black woman and Caribbean, checking it off. She got a black man, because that's rare, checking it off. So it's so many things about Joseline in the wrestling game that I think a lot of people, once they see you, can identify with. You know how everyone fell in love with Naomi, because it's like that's one of the first Black women in this W word that we could see ourselves in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have that same thing. You have this real just chill, hey, I know I'm good at what I do, but after this, I just want to kick in. I ain't really trying to, the head ain't getting too big with it. you have such a likability factor about you just as a person. And you are one of those people where it's one or two things: either you love me or you hate me. There is no in between.
Yeah,
I relate to that very much. So I love the fact that you get to be on platforms that, like, you know, podcasts, when you're on Relove Wrestling, different stuff like that, so people can see you. Because I feel like when you're one of those W words that once they get to know your personality, supporting you is so easy. Because you're somebody you want to see her win because she the folk. Like, you feel like that's my cousin that wrestle out there. You just good folk. I just like talking to this nigga. Like, she funny. I don't know. She got a black man. That is rare in this business.
It
to
is.
see like happy black love. You know what I mean? Like, you have people that are, you know what I'm saying without saying it.
I know exactly what you said.
I'm shut up. Go ahead, IlFam79 on your social media of choice.
So back to this Ohio talk. You it seems like you got some Ohio pride. I don't know y'all spell it or something. I don't know what y'all do out there in Ohio. Y'all say something. Either way, who would you?
His internet hates him today.
On your Ohio Mount Rushmore, people from Ohio, athletes, entertainers, who is on the Mount Rushmore for you?
Obviously, number one is LeBron James. Like, I go hard for LeBron James. If LeBron kick a baby right now, I'm gonna be like, what that baby do? Like, why you kick the why you get kicked? You know, like, what's up? Like,
speaking of
I go hard for LeBron.
Let's pray for LeBron, little tenderfoot, right now. Let's go ahead and pray for LeBron, tenderfoot, as we speak, dear Lord.
Look,
please.
LeBron, he ain't had no scandals. He been balling since he been in the league, since before he been in the league. He got a beautiful black family. He created a school for the black kids, you know, like, he can't do no wrong in my eyes, okay? Like,
I feel you.
Like,
I know better than just because how you talking about him, I know better than to let these LeBron jokes I got right.
Let them simmer.
They right here. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna get them next week.
And then I just got one more thing. Like, have y'all seen Savannah? Like,
oh my God, please. She's so damn fine.
She is gorgeous. I was just like, good for you, LeBron. Good for you.
All I'm saying is
she don't want to be all in the camera. She don't want to be all in the videos.
She just be fine at home, minding her business. Just fine. I ain't got no problem. Because you ain't got that. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan ain't got that.
And then other people like the Mount Rushmore. I don't know. Me, obviously.
Okay.
I'm the baddest nigga in there. You know what I'm saying? You're over LeBron, to be truthfully.
You know, you see where Thomas Jefferson is? That's my spot.
Right.
Ain't Thomas Jefferson on the Mount Rushmore?
I have no idea.
It's 4 white men. Hold on.
I thought it was the Beatles.
Abraham.
Not the Beatles.
The Beatles.
I think Thomas on there.
I did John.
Abraham. Jacob and Jingleheimer
Schmidt.
Yeah, they was on there. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You got two more, man, from Ohio. Who you got? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
It is Ohio, so
that's a tough one.
You ain't got Bow Wow on there? Okay. I'll retract my question.
What he finna lie about this week? His nigga might not be from Ohio. Well, I told you, I'm from Virginia for real. I don't know Ohio.
Bow Wow be doing a little too much for me. I'll be like,
pilgrimage.
Yeah.
The fucking most.
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you my favorite baseball player is a former Cleveland Indian at the time. I know we ain't supposed to use that word. However, he was never a Guardian. Albert Bell was my guy back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah. Huge, you know what I mean? Albert Bell, Kenny Lofton, them was my dudes. Jim told me. Big, like, that was my baseball. That's still my baseball team, you know what I'm saying? But so yeah. It's some good folks, you know what I'm saying? You got What's the little crackhead boy used to play for the Cavs? The little light skinned nigga.
Delonte was.
Yeah, he was good, man.
He was. His
No
videos
way.
now are sad. Yeah, them hurt.
Mm.
The little
He from
crackhead
Ohio?
boy is crazy.
Now they played it. Now they played in Ohio.
I was about to say he didn't give me Ohio at all. He gave me the trenches of Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, trenches. Hey, I feel like trenches is a language spoken everywhere.
Yeah, but that Atlanta, Georgia trench is a different trench.
Yo, what is? So I asked you about we talked about the West Indian part, but like, what like does the Ohio? What does that give you? What's different about Ohio in your experience that kind of led to like who you are now?
I got a lot of different worldly experiences in Ohio. Like I said, I went to a very culturally diverse high school. Yeah. And whatever you can think about, we had there. Black people, white people, Asians, Latinos. We had everybody in there. So I got to experience life from that viewpoint, and I know a lot of like people of color aren't able to experience that like growing up. So I was able to like learn how to navigate, white trash and rich white people, rich black people, all that. So I think I learned a lot from those 4 years, being there. And just in general, like you gotta be a bad motherfucker to be in Cleveland. Okay, like Cleveland is like they say, New York a concrete jungle. Cleveland is a concrete jungle. Okay, like you gotta make it out this motherfucker. So, but I love Cleveland though. Cleveland, this is my place right here. Well, I don't live in Cleveland no more. I live in Columbus now. But yeah, I love Cleveland. That's my spot. I got great. My family's there. Great family there. My wrestling family's there. Great family there. And we all with the shit too. It's a lot of places that's not with the shit. We with the shit, okay?
Yeah. Y'all be down for the get down. I'm like, I just came here I heard y'all had that chili spaghetti. I didn't know. I just came for that. Why y'all trying to fuck me up? I just wanted. Do you eat that shit? Because people keep trying to get me this Skyline chili shit. It's like spaghetti chili with cheese, but you can't call it spaghetti because they like to fight you over it. I
don't eat that.
Skyline chili. It look nasty.
No,
yes.
It
looks nasty to me.
It just looks like spaghetti. It's like literally like spaghetti noodles, chili on top of it with cheese.
So that's
it sounds like baked spaghetti to me.
I like you. I never had that. Well, we've had that conversation. Skyline chili.
Yeah, and now they sell it in the frozen section in the grocery store. Now I'm not trying that shit.
Don't. If you gonna try from a nigga house.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the restaurant. I ain't gonna try. Got fried pheasant in a goddamn chili. I'm not doing that at all.
That's muskrat. That's bee muskrat.
You know what it was? It's the beaver that we got that vanilla flavoring from the show last week.
That's nasty. That's real nasty. You know what I mean? Ground beaver is.
I mean, at least they took out the beaver pussy and gave it to you in your vanilla flavor and in your dessert.
That is crazy.
Don't be. They watched the show last week.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that's last week. It's last week. No, because this one gonna come out. No, this one come out.
Yeah, this come out.
Yeah, so I was right.
Yeah, you right.
I told you, we just be niggas here. We don't really have shit to to talk about for real.
Is
We just want to
there
talk to y'all, man.
is there a specialty? Because like so I'm from like the greater Baltimore area. Like I'm outside of Baltimore, right? So we're known for like crab, seafood, whatnot. What is the like the local food that's you like? Oh, this is our jam. We cook this better than y'all, and I won't hear it.
Okay, so we got this thing called Polish boys, right? So it's like a hot dog, but it's not. Like it looked like a hot dog, but then you put fucking like coleslaw, French fries, and barbecue sauce on it. And that shit, that's a bad motherfucker right there.
That sounds like after a good spliff real quick.
That definitely sounds like because I got high the glizzy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that definitely, you know what I mean? Post reefer glizzy is what that is.
That's what y'all need to change the name to it. Yeah.
Put that on it.
Yeah. Just what else back there? Throw that on there too. Do y'all cut it down the middle? Or was it just a whole Polish sausage?
Yeah, it's just a whole Polish. Yeah. It's really fucking good. Mm-hmm.
Do it snap when you bite it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I need that. You ain't never had the sausage with the casing on it when you bite it. It got that little snap to it. It's like a little faint snap that you. All right, you don't have too much sausage in your mouth. I get it. It's a me thing. It's a me thing. I got it. I retract it.
No. You said it. And you meant it. Snap in your mouth.
Because if you eat a good, people who eat sausage, and I mean the food, you know what I'm talking about. Like with a hot dog, it's not no snap to it. But if you have like a sausage with a specific casing, and that bad boy and that juice get the See, she felt me.
Yes.
Hey,
that is
like comfortable with like talking about the sausage, snapping it, and then tossing it in your mouth. Please don't involve me in any of that. Anyway,
it's a thing. We talk food here. Like that's how you know that the sausage is a good sausage, based off how it snaps and how the juices really. It sounds so gross. Oh my god,
it's so good though.
So I seen somebody online talk about like the breakfast, the link drink like a big short horseshoe.
I got some in there. I got some in the refrigerator right now.
Nigga tried to say that was struggle food. I was like, nigga, I'm doing all right right now. Yeah, I'm doing cool. It's cool.
Right, I'm doing fine.
But I like what I like. Like.
I think the origins of it is like a struggle food, because at the time because now it was like $4, but back in the day it was like $1 or some shit, and you can get it from like anywhere. Before it was like in the dollar store, like them little what is it, the Hillshire joints?
I just used some of that shit yesterday. Put it in my jambalaya.
I put mine in my spaghetti when I make it. Because it used to be a meal for you. Now it's an additive to your meal. You know, back in the day, that was breakfast. You cut it down the middle, fried, put it on some white bread, breakfast sandwich. Or it could have been your lunch sandwich. You put some ketchup on it, depending on what you added with. Struggle foods to me is a state of mind. You feel me?
There's certain struggle foods that are struggle foods.
Sometimes it's the way you at in your mind, my brother. The struggle is here.
Free yourself. Miss Johnson, what's your favorite struggle food?
I don't know what. See, I hate to word it like this, but I grew up like poor, so like.
Flex on us one time. I don't know what the fuck your struggle was. My struggle was we had a ribeye instead of a porterhouse. That was my struggle.
Yeah, I was like, oh, mom.
You going through something. You ain't get that bonus, did you?
Frosted Flakes for dinner.
This is crazy.
Like, so if I was eating like a struggle food, it was just like it's because I chose to eat it, you know, and because I had to. So I don't really like, people say ramen noodles is a struggle food, I guess. So like
struggle food or prison food or sick food, like it's categories. Like if you don't feel good.
It depends. It's just like the sausage, my brother. It depends on what you pair it with. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I make this breakfast ramen. It's so delicious. Now, hear me out. It's the ramen, and it's specifically for me, it's the creamy chicken flavoring. If you have to add the packet to it.
I love the creamy chicken.
Come on,
so good.
My nigga. You put that in there, and you actually add cheese. You have your runny egg in there. and you add that crispy ass bacon on top. And if you got some green onions, sprinkle that bitch right there. Just skedaddle it right on the top. When I tell you,
So
try
now
it.
my question is, how long you was locked up to learn that recipe?
All right, so it was this time this nigga, you tried to try me, right? No, I actually found that recipe on Pinterest because for the longest I wouldn't eat ramen noodles at all because the rumor was that it had a coating of floor wax on the noodles and stuff like that. So I wouldn't eat it. I didn't make it up.
But you believed it, nigga.
Listen, at the time, you got to remember how I grew up originally. My mother was a very Christian woman. Okay.
The Bible ain't say nothing about no wax food.
She believed everything. So she scared us about everything. So once I got out the house, I tried everything because I was too scared to do shit when I lived with her. So I really didn't start eating ramen noodles for real until maybe I'm honestly say around the pandemic. And that's honest. I did not eat oodles and noodles, none of that because of that back in the day. So I was on Pinterest and I started seeing, you get going down the rabbit holes on a Wednesday night, something like that. And I saw breakfast ramen. I was like, hold on, bitch, I like bacon, cheese, and eggs. Let me just shit slap. I made it last night, matter of fact. I might make it today. It's the judgment face for me. I don't get why I get this. You can be yourself. Jocelyn can be herself. I can't be myself.
No, I don't have a problem with it. The worst part about that whole recipe was the runny egg. Everything else, I was cool with.
It's good because it thickens up the broth a little bit and it adds more protein, so it makes it more filling. Trust me, it's really, really good because it's like the egg still has a little bit of the boil on it, but the inside is run. Trust me. Jocelyn, LA, I'm gonna make you some, okay?
All right.
You can't get none, fam. You want to talk about my runny egg, bitch? I don't care.
Wait. Are we denying people food?
No, I'm joking.
No, I'm just saying.
Wait. No, because if I don't get the chicken this time, ain't nobody getting the fucking chicken. I'm gonna shut the whole chicken operation the fuck down in LA.
I know that's right.
Nah, fuck that. Everybody get this fam chicken, but me, I ain't had the fam chicken yet. I gotta deal with him every week.
I just made something this weekend.
Okay, you know what, Miss Jocelyn, you know what we're gonna do right now? We're gonna move to the part of the show that we like to call I fucking hate black men. I'm joking, I love y'all. We're gonna move to the part of the show we like to call our 5 count, where we ask you 5 random questions, just kind of dig into your brain just a little bit. Little odd end questions. Are you ready, ma'am?
Yep.
All right. Are you ready, sir?
We'll see.
Fuck. Okay. First question on the 5 count. If you could listen to one artist for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Shit.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah, that's a drop.
Shit.
I don't know. Cause I got different artists with different moods,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, probably Cardi. Cause I like the ratchet music, like she made me want to shake my ass, So
I encourage it.
Yeah. And I can listen to her like through all terrain, like if I'm at the gym, if I'm just chilling, if I want to like hang out, I could do that. Some artists you can't do that with, but probably Cardi, yeah.
Okay. All right, question number 2. When you are drinking dark liquor, what what movie?
Wait a minute, hold on. That might be question number 4. Say that one for number 4.
What movie villain did you think was right?
See, I support all the movie villains, so probably all of them. All right, I don't care what they did. I'll root for the bad guy.
She said somebody did something.
I just watched the movie in reverse. They locked up, then they be free.
Oh man!
I asked you not to pop me like that no fucking more. Watching the movie in reverse to support the bad guy is crazy.
I just changed a lot of niggas' lives just now.
No, you did.
Yeah. Now put the DVD in and started from chapter 20.
Can you do that? Can you?
Not a DVD. You a DVD. It ain't gonna be worth nothing no more. That motherfucker, you breaking weed up on it.
I got a lot of those. So the next question on the 5 count: what conspiracy theory do you believe is real?
All right, so and I feel like only like Caribbean people believe this, but
Did she say it?
like I be telling people that mermaids is real. Like, they real.
They are.
They're very real, and people be like, no, they not. Like, yes, they are.
I said it on this show before.
They're very real.
I got a homegirl at work. She be trying. She on the same type time. And she be like, come here. She pull up a little phone. Look, see this right here? This video right here. See, look, if you squint, you can see the mermaid right there. So these phones have 8K cameras in them. Why the video always grainy?
Because they move fast.
Yep.
They move fast.
You understand?
You ever seen a real clear picture of a cheetah in the wild on the phone?
Yeah, it's on the Discovery Channel.
That ain't a phone.
App, Discovery app.
That's
go
not
to the Discovery Plus. It'll be in 4K.
That's from the app that they took the picture off a camera.
Trying to tell you, I could take this goddamn phone right now and 30 goddamn leopards, right? But if I take it, then I boom, slow motion, and it be well, and you see them clear. You
ain't got good signal when you go to Jamaica. Maybe you need a new phone plan.
If you hang out in the Caribbean Sea long enough, some mermaids gonna pop up.
You gonna see one.
You gonna see him.
I am going to Jamaica in a couple months. We gonna see.
You will. I told you. I can't remember who was on the show when we brought this up before. I cannot remember who it was, but we brought this up before. And because it's in so many different like folk tales and wise tales from in our culture, and I don't want to say you see things, but them shits is real. Because if these motherfuckers can, if a raptor can turn into a chicken, why the fuck we can't get no bitches with tails?
Right.
So you get my question: how you make another mermaid person?
Okay, so that part we ain't figured
out. Why
so
we ain't never seen a mer nigga neither?
You have seen, they're mermen.
Is mer niggas too?
You ain't seen Titan? Did you not watch the little fucking mermaid? You ain't seen her daddy Triton? How the fuck
and you know what?
Speaking
of, like one time when I was in Barbados, like I looked at the bottom of the water because the water clear as hell. I seen a Triton at the bottom of the water. Like the little
staff,
yeah. I was like, oh, see,
farmer threw that out there. The nigga was bailing. You know what I mean? The nigga was bailing hay. You know what I mean? And then he was like, you know what I do want is a fish sandwich.
I think what it is though, when it comes to that, I think people are thinking that the mermaids look like you would see on a movie, like a beautiful white bitch with long hair flowing and shit. I just think it's a humanoid type creature that has literally evolved with a tail to adapt in water. I believe that Atlantis is real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So if it's really
word to the Osley brothers, Boys in Atlantis.
If it's if it's really mer people, like you think mer people got booty holes and stuff?
Yeah, how else would they shit?
Yeah, but maybe they got magical dookie to just kind of like just effervesce up out of them.
Have you ever had fish? Like a goldfish or something?
Yeah, yep.
You see how the little goldfish have that little thread of doo-doo? Same thing. It's just a little.
I think it'd be a big.
I think it's just. You know how you say everybody nigga different? Everybody shit different, but everybody poops.
Everybody poops. That's true.
Everybody poops. Speaking of poop, what is the most embarrassing thing?
Speaking of poop,
that has ever happened to you, and I really hope it's not a poop story.
Please, you can't have another one.
I can't follow that one.
Let me see.
So
it's hard for me to be embarrassed because I just roll with the flow or whatever. But okay, so one time I was in a match, and because y'all know I wrestle in different wigs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So one time I was in a match, and I took a suplex, and that bitch came off. It was like I was like.
I feel like I've seen that on the internet. I think I've seen that on Twitter.
Hey, yo, and then the little hat to be up underneath the wigs look like this, right?
And I was wrestling a dude. I was wrestling a white dude, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I'm like, everybody that's saying it now, just keep going. Like,
yeah.
Like we here now. We got to the back. He was like, "I'm so sorry. I felt so bad." Like, I'm like, hey.
At least I didn't shit on myself. Cue the shit on yourself. So. Oh fucking Christ! Your wig falling out. I really feel like. Did you post that on it? Somebody posted that, and I feel
it
like
wasn't me.
It up. Somebody posted that shit.
Hey, white man, we know who you is. We gonna find you. Yeah.
Got rid of this black woman's hair.
Right.
He felt so bad. Like, me and him real cool too. But he felt so bad. And I was like, it's all right. Like, don't even
that's fucking
hilarious.
hilarious.
It's okay.
It could always be worse. And the last question on the 5 count: if you could get away with one thing without getting caught, what would it be?
I'm taking all the money. I'm robbing banks. Like, give me all the money, you know.
Give me the loot.
Give me the loot. I need all of it.
I feel you. All real niggas answer with that question. Right? We had one person say they'd have sex with somebody. I was like, all this money in the world, you gonna say penis?
Like, bless your heart, okay?
Penis. That shit is out here aplenty, and you probably can fuck that person if you really wanted to. And with that being said, Miss Joseline, it was a pleasure having you here today. It was so good. Tell the people where they can find you, what you have coming up, and any last words you want to leave with the folk.
All right, on Twitter, Joss_E_Navarro. On Instagram, I'm Joseline__Navarro. And Facebook, if that's your jam, you know, Joseline Navarro. I think I'm off this weekend. Thank God. Next week I'm wrestling in Miami. Huh?
Get you some steak.
Oh yeah, I got it. Because that's what he asking for. So I'm looking it up for. But next week I'm in Miami doing the taping for All Caribbean Wrestling. And then the week after that, I'll be in the Bahamas wrestling.
Fire. And
then the week after that, wrestling for my home promotion in Cleveland, AIW. We're going to have X-Pac there.
Yeah.
It's going to be lit. And then, obviously, you know, March 30th for the Culture in LA. You know, I'm there. Going to be acting the fool, you know, what I do best. Yeah. Make sure I get the all-black picture going because, you know, I like to do that. Yeah. So,
and we Friday to meet.
Period, okay?
I can't wait. I really want to get more into All Caribbean wrestling. I keep seeing this stuff and I'm like, okay, we got to get this buzz going for that particular promotion. So appreciate you for throwing that out there.
It's very fun. JB is one of my favorite people to work for. He really take care of us. He makes sure we good. So it's definitely, I enjoy working down there. It's like, after like my home promotion, that's like my second favorite place to work. Fine. So I'll be trying to get more people, like more of my people down there. Like I would love for the main event to.
Don't just.
Them my guys right there. I love
nothing in the world pisses me off like seeing them not fucking signed and seeing them not booked for WrestleMania weekends.
Me too. They should be everywhere. Like
I have never seen a tag team. This is the most wrestling we've ever talked about on the show. I've never seen a tag team more ready for TV than them boys right there.
They're incredible, both in the ring and outside.
And out. They're great men and they're amazing workers. They're amazing wrestlers and they need to be everywhere. We're gonna get them on the show after Women's Month is over.
And that's the same thing I say about Isaiah too. Like he
Talk
need to
about
be
it.
more places also. So I'm just gonna create a faction. It's gonna be us four. We're gonna be the ERs, okay? So like
The hard ERs.
If you need a sponsor, oh wait, let us know, because one thing we support is hard ERs.
I really wish they were coming to LA for WrestleMania weekend.
Me too.
Also, because us four together is.
That's what I've been trying to, I was like, I know y'all not booked, but like, y'all ain't off that weekend. Y'all just can't like fly out. Just say hey.
Right.
The people, like, God, I can't wrap my mind around it because I see so many of these horrible people booked every year, and them
Girl.
boys.
Girl.
That's okay. That's too much wrestling. My bad, fam. My bad.
Don't get me started on that one.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's a whole nother yeah, that was a whole nother show.
Tired of these niggas. And
That's a whole nother episode. That's what we're gonna do. An episode of motherfuckers that should be booked more often.
I'm
gonna get my shit off on that episode. Mr. Black Man in your robbery gear, tell the people who you are and where they can find you.
Ilfan79 on your social media choice, aka the Aunt Anderson podcast, and aka Captain Brew Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Thinky the Dragon, Steamboat, Pod Champ, Pod God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm in the podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Teen Ice, the senior love daddy at WFAM, where family always matters, and my tag team partner.
As always, it's your girl, Lovely Laveau, and we have to always remind you, make sure you go over to foryourwear.com, get the merchandise. I do have something in the works that will be coming out really soon for you guys. And as always, follow us on all social media platforms. That is only Twitter and Instagram, because we ain't made a TikTok yet, fam. But you can find us on Twitter and Instagram as Something Else Pod without the G, because we are all the G you need. Until next time, folks. Bye.
But I don't even have a goddamn.
Do the fucking outro.
No, but you really want to
do the damn it.
Fine.
Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.